Episode 123 on the Faison View podcast. Here every week, every Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's get into it, man. I know y'all miss me, man. Happy Easter to everybody. Color Power on my wrist. Go follow my page, Color Power. Link in bio for channel. We get into it. First, we're going to talk about YNW Melly, his murder case. Murder on my mind. Secondly, we're going to talk about the stigma with dating outside your own race and like how other races feel about it. We're gonna get onto that. And thirdly, we're gonna talk about, can you have a successful relationship if you are or have social media? So, man, let's get right into it. YNW Melly, who has a pending murder case, which he is in jail for the hit song "Murder on My Mind," in which he did admit to the public that his best friends were murdered, and now the murder has turned into him being a prime candidate of being the person who murdered his best friend. So, to make a long story short on this situation, now this pending case has gotten serious, and this is a trial taking case in Florida. It's a Florida artist, and they're potentially trying to give him the death penalty for this situation. And I'm baffled, and I'm just like, the Florida laws, and it's crazy. Nobody, honestly, I don't want to put death upon anybody, but you have so many things in which are happening, and you're going to have this young black male who's accused of, not actually guilty of, but accused of killing his best friend, murdered his best friend. When you have in Florida Casey Anthony walking around, you have George Zimmerman walking around, you have people of those statues and names walking around who murdered and killed a child and an innocent black man. You have way more cases in Florida. I'm just done with Florida in general and their laws. And as I got older and looking into it, like, Florida, it's a messed up place, and especially just in general for our entire country being a black African American man. And I don't want to just keep on touching on this, but yeah, I'm gonna keep on touching on this. Like, this is my heritage, my culture, and it's sickening to see, like, that this young man can face a death penalty when you have people out here like Dylan Roof, who shoots up a black church and gets to go to Burger King and chill after he did it, and you know what I'm saying, is still alive. He doesn't have a death penalty behind it. You got somebody that just like, it's countless, and it's just sick and tired. I'm just getting sick and tired. Cops killing black people every day. Cops killing our black people off every day, trying to get us to kill each other off every day. Now you have another sense when you giving this young man the death penalty, literally the death penalty for an alleged murder case. It's sickening, man, and I understand he has a lot behind this case and a lot going on, but to even think about giving this man the death penalty when you have all these other cases of freed and people that haven't faced jail time, that haven't had a death penalty run across the scan, have been on probation for killing off our black males every day. But we don't give them the death penalty. They're still walking around or still living in their cell. It just goes to show how effed up our country is, and how our country as a whole, and we say Black Lives Matter, and some people can get frustrated, but some real stuff like our Black Lives Matter. And it's hard, be hard to see that because we do kill off each other. But y'all don't know what it is. Y'all don't know what it's like, or to be an African American in general, or especially African American male in this country. And it's just sickening, man. Like, to even see that behind a young black male's name is sickening. And it's still going on today, of how we get so much unjust But when it comes down to us and it comes down to our freedom, you ready to lock away and throw away the key. So it's disgusting, man. It's disgusting. Prayers go out to him and his family. Prayers go out to everybody in that situation. You don't wish that on anybody. And it's just disgusting that you have people, police officers walking around. You have people that kill innocent black man. You have a woman that killed her child walking around. They not facing death penalties. So many cases that I can reference to, and they're not facing any death penalties. So, man, prayers to them, man. It's just sickening to see, and really just it brings a cringe through your body, man. Like, whew, the stuff that goes on, man. Secondly, man, we're gonna get into a fun topic, man. You know, raise our spirits. Let's get into it, man. The stigma with dating outside our own race, and I want to really bring this topic up because it's funny, and I love all females, shape, races, and forms, all that. If you're attractive, you have a good personality, I'm mostly attracted to you. You know, I don't really base that. Just saying that, I don't base my preference solely on ethnicity. I don't just base my preference solely on ethnicity. Yes, I do have preference. Yes, I do. But I don't base it on solely ethnicity. But it's just funny because, before I get onto this topic, I feel like, yes, we should definitely appreciate our black women. Definitely should appreciate our black woman. The strongest woman that I know are a black woman. You know, and that's just being what it is, and it's real. And they don't get enough credit. And they get dogged a lot. And I know our black women, they grind. They do what they gotta do. You know, you have some ones that might mess up the bunch. No, not at all. Because there's so many great, beautiful, amazing black women. My whole foundation is all for black women. So before we even get jump started into that conversation, I just want to know y'all appreciate it. Some real stuff. But it's just funny to see because, like, we always have this conversation in which, like, well, within my community first, about a black dude dating a white woman, or a black dude dating a Latino, or just outside his race. But it's like, it's funny because black women also get mad at us for dating outside our race, but they're quick to say, "Oh man, forget a Tyrone, man. Let me go get a Stanley, a Justin." You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like everybody has to each is their own. You know, if you want to date outside your race, you want to date within. That's you. That's cool. Everybody doesn't think that way, of course. But I just want to get everybody to stop, you know, pinning everything on race and ethnicity, and what that person looks like. Me per se, I date outside. If I were to date outside my race, and that's just saying my past, it be Spanish or be some type of Ethiopian foreign. I mean, that's just been my forte. But I love black women. I've been with a lot of black women, and I've seen both sides of the spectrum. And it's not to say who's better and which is not. But at the same time, everybody's open to who they want to date and who they want to talk to. But it's just getting annoying. Like when you do date outside your own race, it's a thing. It's a conversation. Like you doing something so wrong, and you disrespecting our woman over here, and you disrespecting our woman over here because of how you look. It shouldn't be like that. It really shouldn't. Like, if you want to date a Becky, bro, you want to date a Becky. Like, that's you. That ain't me, but that's you. Like, we ain't going to fault you for that. But at the same time, it gets annoying with other females. Like, dang, like, oh, well, you treat her better, da-da-da, because of this ethnicity or race. Nah, it's definitely not like that. Well, I can only speak for myself. But for others, they might look at it in a different way, in a different light, and thinking another race or another thing can give you the same. No, females I want people to understand this as a male, just as a male, and females vice versa too. But as a male, all females not are technically, when you get down to it, are the same. And not as the same as in looks and like acts and personality, but most of their wants and most of their needs are the same. It's not like you getting into anything but so different. And vice versa for a male. I mean, for a female looking into a male, it's like we're all the same technically. People have different goals, aspirations, and going different places in their lives, of course. But you're gonna come through and pass through certain problems that you will have with anybody. So I just want people to just look at it in a different lens and not just have a certain stigma behind it, like, oh well, you dating outside this race, you dating her there, you ain't dating you ain't shit. Man, let's let bygones be bygones and just let these people, whoever you're attracted to, date who they want to date, man. Like, obviously, they wanted to go that route. It may come back to haunt them, but they wanted to go that route. Like, I don't know, and it just be funny to me because I've been that person in this situation where, like, I would see a black male. I'm just being real. I see a black male with a white dude, and it's like this, like, feel me, like this dude. But at the same time, it's really like, well, I can't be judgmental. I don't know what that person had to offer for them. And, if they're attracted to me in another standpoint, they could do something different for them. Like, I mean, they ain't my preference, they ain't my thing. But it's like you have to reason and understand what people, for real. People go with different things. People got different flows. Hey, but I'm just tired of the stigma of on each side when both sides are being hypocrites. Like, both being hypocrites. You'll say you'll date over here, but at the same time you be dating over here with this type of ethnicity or race. Like, it's whatever, bro. You like who you like. We just gonna put it like that, cause I ain't even gonna get into that real spiel talk. But hey, you like who you like. I've dated outside of my ethnicity and race, so I'm not to say or to pass judgment on anybody. But I love my black woman, point blank, period. So, you know, whatever floats your boat, bruh. Whatever floats your boat. But I feel like you really have to understand and know that everybody is technically the same. People are gonna give you different things and different wants and different avenues in your life and different success. Of course, things can work out over here and not work over there, but just know when it comes down to certain things, you all will run into the same problems in these relationships. It's just really about who you like and who you want to be with. Feel me? And next, man, we're gonna get into another good topic. We're gonna get into social media and relationships. Man, this social media, like, can you have success in a relationship with social media? In my point of view, like, with past experiences, I don't even believe in it no more, man. Like, I don't feel like you need to have your partner on social media for your relationship to be successful. I feel like it really breaks and tears down the relationship because it's such a stigma on what everybody wants to see in the perception of, oh yeah, well, I want to show you off. I understand that. So, you let people know what I'm saying, who you rocking with. And so people don't just be saying anything else on social media. But at the same time, it's like that space is toxic. It builds a toxic place because you have one. You can have a good relationship and be on social media and it ruin it. Or you can have a all right relationship where y'all not even flowing good, but y'all post each other on social media and giving everybody else a perception of something that's probably really not. And when y'all break up or something were to happen, everybody looking like, well, people that actually follow you and followed your relationship is looking like, dang, like, I thought they were good. Then that becomes a whole nother perception of people that look at you or your other partner a different way and how they move now. So it's like, it's so many ifs, ands, and buts, ups and downs with this. I don't believe in it anymore, personally. I feel like it just deters your relationship. Like, a sense of privacy is not there. Yes, I mean, yes, you can have happy moments and be with somebody. You know, that's not to say, but when you start to have to post everything and everything has to be a moment for the world to see, that's where I feel like a lot of things go wrong. I mean, I haven't experienced in a long time or a good while a relationship without social media. So in my next endeavors with who I'm with, like I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna just not be with it, but I'm definitely gonna think twice about having my partner on social media. Like it causes problems. You got you got DMs, and you got people want to check this and that and the third. It's like it's no privacy. And I honestly, in a relationship, it shouldn't. Your privacy should be their privacy. Like in certain circumstances, I totally understand that. But when it gets to social media, it's like a argument is already attached to it with oh well, you're not gonna follow me. Oh well, somebody's commenting on your pictures and somebody looking like that, and you liking the pictures, not texting me back. I see you. You said you was asleep. Like it hits to all avenues, and I'm sure everybody has been through that. Especially if you've been on social media and have been in a relationship before, everybody has been through that stage where it's like you can't even move or do anything, and you might even be wrong in that situation. And that's what makes it even crazier because it's like, dang, I can't even say like I'm not wrong, but it's like I don't even have the privacy or nothing to even do that. It's like why am I doing that while I'm in a relationship? But it's like it's on social media, so it's just a like, but it can mean much more in a relationship. So it's just a slippery slope, man. It's some definitely good to converse about. Let me know your comments on it. Honestly, let me know. Man, every Thursday, 5 p.m. Happy Easter to y'all, man. I hope y'all enjoyed yourself. Man, we getting back to it, getting back into the grind. The Faison View podcast, Color Power. Shout out to my brand, support black-owned businesses. We out here. Man, I'm just on the grind doing what I gotta do. God bless y'all. Have a good one.